This is Marty from Photoshop Arthouse. I'm going to show you the best way to add any face onto Mount Rushmore. For your convenience, I provided this version of Mount Rushmore with extra space added so we can place our new granite head sculpture onto it. You'll find the link in my video's description or project files. Open a photo of a face of someone you'd like to use for this project. The first step is to separate it from its background. There are many ways to do this. However, for this example, I'll click the Quick Selection tool and click Select Subject at the top. Photoshop automatically selects our subject. For this image, I want to remove his black t-shirt, so I'll press and hold Alt or Option as I drag the tool over the t-shirt to remove the selection from it. To check the selection, press Q on your keyboard to convert it into a quick mask. Then press Q again to revert it back into a selection. Once you're happy with the selection, press Ctrl or Command J to cut and copy the head inside the selection onto its own layer. If your Remove tool isn't active, press V to open it. Drag the cutout head onto the tab of Mount Rushmore. Without releasing your mouse or pen, drag it down and release it. To resize it, press Ctrl or Command T to open the Transform tool. Go to any anchor point and drag it in or out. To reposition it, go inside the Transform's bounding box and drag it into position. Then press Enter or Return. Press Ctrl or Command A to select the entire image and go to Edit and Generative Fill. I provided a prompt that you could copy and paste into the prompt field, which you can find in my video's description. It says, make head of smiling man into carved sculpture head, integrated into the mountain cliff, matching same simplistic style of the other carved heads, keeping the same lighting, color, texture, contrast, and brightness of the other carved heads. Click the icon located here, which opens the AI models in Photoshop. Choose Gemini 3 because it does the best job for this project. Then click Generate. I'll speed up the processing. Next, we'll finesse its brightness and contrast to better match its tones to the other carved heads. Control or Command-click the cutout head to select its shape. Click the adjustment layer icon and choose Levels. Photoshop automatically made a layer mask of the selection next to the Levels adjustment layer. This restricts the adjustment layer to affect only the white area inside the layer mask. Think of layer masks as stencils in which white reveals and black conceals. Click the adjustment layer icon to make it active. Drag the input black level slider to the point where the histogram starts to rise, and repeat this with the input white level slider. Lastly, we'll sharpen the entire image. There are many ways to do this. However, for this project, we'll make a composite snapshot of our image by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Shift-E on Windows or Command-Option-Shift-E on a Mac. Go to Filter and AI Sharpen. It lets us know that it'll be using Topaz Sharpen, which is a partner model of Adobe. Click Sharpen. Again, I'll speed up the processing time. I'll quickly toggle between the before and after sharpening. This is Marty from Photoshop Arthouse. Thanks for watching. Remember, take care, be safe, and be kind. See you next time.